Solomon Jones here, aka your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. This picture of R&B singer Tory Lanez is causing an uproar. Now, the woman that he's hugging is Amy Jackson, who's an internet model. Now, Amy is known for her killer curves. She's a pog. Now, there's some other photos out there which I cannot post, but Amy's definitely stacked. I mean, can I get a Don DeMarco? Now, the uproar is simply of Amy posting a picture of Tori hugging her. For all we know, they may just be friends, although there are rumors that Tori is clapping the cheeks, okay? Now, let me read some of the comments. Some of you said that we want to see the receipts. So this time I got the receipts. So let me read it. Brooklyn Jones.
If he prefers the taste of white bread over wheat bread, then hey, do you have at it, boss. I'm just curious to what made he make a turban out of an ace bandage wrap and buttons. He looked like a whack version of Punjab. Daddy Warbucks chauffeur driver on White Annie. LOL.
Okay, yep. I mean, once again, strawman arguments and ad hominem attacks. That's exactly what you would expect from a hater. Next comment.
Does any of the white horse work? Why do Negroes pick up unemployed, poor white horse? Is their self-esteem so low that to be even associate with a white ghetto trash make them feel good about themselves?
Somebody needs to go back to school to polish up a little bit on their grammar. I mean, I know mine isn't the best, but yeesh. So last time I checked, she's an internet model with a banging body. So I'm assuming she does have a job. But I don't know. I guess LOL. I need to you to fact check that because I'm not sure where you're getting your sources from. Here's another comment by Crown Heights.
I don't know who either one of them are. However, they both look disgusting. He's clearly an idiot hanging on to any Becky. And then the guest responds, look at him. I wouldn't want him near any of my young black girls. Let the Becky have him. Exactly.
I mean, these comments go on and on and on and on. Here is another comment, and
she just wants his fame, money, and fame. She'll eventually dump his ass. Okay? I knew she was white. Basic round the way ghetto bros really stay hating themselves. I pray she get pregnant and take every dime. Hashtag karma. Hashtag unacceptable behavior. Hashtag real talk. Hashtag SMH. Hashtag truth.
It's damn near 2017. I mean, we're 1 month away, and this is the type of comments that are out there. Another one.
Shaking my head. When will black men learn to leave them Beckys alone? He better ask CB, which stands for Chris Brown, and a whole bunch of NBA players what happens when you F with them white girls. If he's smart, he'd run as fast as he can the opposite direction.
Then Mira K says,
these bitches want to be us so bad, SMH.
yeah, because it's white women that are, buying millions of dollars of weave a month so they can look like black women. Right. As well as altering their eye color. Okay, moving on.
I mean, what's the world has come to? Us as women have to cut ourselves and enhance everything in order for a man to want us. I mean, you can clearly see the surgery scar on the stomach. SMH.
Now, she has had enhancements. I'm not sure.
She looks like every other white woman, except she has an artificial butt. Whoever the guy is, I would never buy anything of his in life. Black rappers and white women. Sad. They call sister biatches in their music and floss the white ones. Black women are fools for buying and listening to their music.
Yeah, I actually do agree partially with this comment. Now, what I will agree with is yes, black women do get disrespected in about 70% of hip hop, primarily the mainstream hip hop, which most of it is trash. But you same black women who get respected on these records, you go ahead and buy it anyway, because you women are idiots. Clearly, I mean, you women talk about respect, right? But then you have a guy like Future who says freak hoes, freak hoes, freak hoes. Now, I'm not sure if Future is talking about white women or Latina women, but I do know that Future has several black baby mamas. So I'm assuming he's talking about black women. And he's got a bunch of lyrics disrespecting black women. And I'm not picking on Future, but I'm using Future as an example because you black women love this thug. I mean, y'all love Future. Y'all love Future. That's just a fact. That's not a punchline. That's a real fact. Okay?
Stop lying. Next comment. Stop lying. This trick ain't cute, but a hot mess. If this was a black chick, yo would be ripping her alive. She has a different color eye in each pic, drawn on Scary Spice eyebrows. Cellulite for days. Bleach blonde hair, pounds of makeup. I guess because she white, she gets a pass. And no, I'm not trying to start a race war.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I would reckon 9 out of 10 men wouldn't mind sliding their shish kebab up inside her. I mean, hell, I'd be the first to go, if you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, once again, using different arguments, saying her eye color looks different in every picture, when clearly it isn't. I mean, it's just the lighting. So I don't know what the hell you're seeing where you assume that. And this one is one of my favorite. And
She's a rape allegation just waiting to happen.
I had to laugh at that. I had to laugh at that. Now, Tory Tory Lanez is, once again, he's a R&B singer. He comes primarily out of Toronto, Canada, although he's lived all over the U.S. as well. A lot of people don't realize it, but Tory used to be a homeless kid at one point because he was a troublemaker. And so when you're homeless, a lot of girls ain't checking for you. What I find hilarious is the black women's argument, okay? Now, it used to be that black men who dated white women or deal with white women are coons and sellouts and low self-esteem. But now, black women's argument is that the white women are trying to be like black women. Look, let me give you a brief history lesson, and I know BGS can do a better job than I can, because in terms of cultural history, even though I studied history in school, in terms of cultural history, BGS is probably more qualified. Shout out to BGS. There was a woman, there were two women. There was a woman named Twiggy back in the 60s who was looked at as the standard of beauty. However, there was another woman who she switched the game up. I mean, she was a voluptuous woman. A lot of you black women actually look up to her. Her name is Marilyn Monroe. Now, Marilyn was not a small woman by any chance. I mean, she was a thick woman, especially at that time. You got to remember in the 60s, women having curves like that was unheard of in terms of, them pushing that agenda, because Twiggy was the one who they were caping for. But Merlin was different. I mean, Merlin was what every man really liked, a curvy woman. And the truth of the matter is that for so long, white women had been healed to this high standard that they had to be skinny or a certain type of way. It wasn't until the last 10 years or so where white women have been embraced for having their curves. And that's just the reality. And so now that white women are being embraced for having curves by the mainstream media, now black women want to say that, oh, white women are trying to be like black women, when the case has always been there's been curvy white women. It's just that they weren't promoted or exalted in the media. It used to be the twiggies and the skinny women. And what has happened in the last 10, 15 years is, you have your Jennifer Lopez, who I know is not white, but she's light complected, and your Kim Kardashians. I know she's not white, but once again, she's considered white by many, who have had crazy curves and are accepted in the mainstream media. This has made it more acceptable for white women to have curves as well. Now, black women, what are you going to say next? What are you going to say next? I mean, let the man live. He makes good music. He's not hurting anybody. If as long as he's having fun with this girl, so be it. Now, Tori, lives in Canada, and shout out to all my Canadian viewers. I really want to shout them out because Canada has some of the most gorgeous women you will see. I mean, in Toronto, Winnipeg, Montreal. What? Don DeMarco for Montreal. I mean, Canada has some of the most gorgeous women you'll see. I mean, different ethnicities, and you'll see some thick ass white women in Canada. Not to dry snitch, but I knew a girl back in college that I used to deal with. She was Canadian, and she played hockey. I mean, goodness gracious, her suckering succotash. She was sicker than a snicker. I mean, them legs and ass. I mean, she was stacked. Anywho, let me stop this video. It's been a little bit longer than I thought it would be. It's your boy Solomon Jones. What are your thoughts on the situation? Hit me up. Please share. Please subscribe. And I'm out.